Every so often, we all dream of escape, a place where the air feels different, where mornings start with birds instead of brake lights, where the horizon isn't concrete, it's green. That place isn't fantasy, it's real. It's right here in British Columbia, and it's called Mission. And I'm James Minchau, a realtor with Remax Magnolia. And I've made it my mission to help people find theirs. You see, every month, families from Surrey, Delta, Burnaby, Langley, Vancouver, they all make the same decision to trade stress for space, noise for stillness, and speed for presence. They don't just move homes, they move lifestyles. They come to Mission to breathe again, and this guide isn't just about real estate. It's about what happens when you give yourself permission to slow down. Mission sits quietly on the north side of the Fraser River, a town hugged by mountains and rivers and trails. You're just over an hour from downtown Vancouver, but when you step outside, it feels like you've traveled years back to when life was simpler. Here's what people find when they arrive. Affordability, of course. Homes nearly half the price of Vancouver or Burnaby. The lifestyle, hiking, rivers, the fresh air, just beyond your doorstep. Family, great schools, safe neighborhoods, and real community. And of course, commuter access, the West Coast Express, and the new Highway 7 connection, which is expanding, getting bigger, and it's going to be faster to get west. It connects you to everything without losing yourself in it. Here's what truly sets Mission apart. While the cost of living in Vancouver keeps climbing, Mission gives you breathing room. Homes, groceries, transportation, all around 19% lower than the BC average. And the median household income? Well, it's higher than the provincial average. That means families aren't just surviving, they're thriving, they're saving, investing, and building. Mission isn't just where life costs less, it's where life gives more. Mission is a patchwork of communities, each with its own heartbeat. Like Cedar Valley, this is where young families take their first steps into home ownership. Or Hatzick, the riverside mornings, mountain reflections, the peace that finds you before you find it. And Silverdale is the next frontier, where new communities are rising right now with purpose and design. In Mission Central, it's walkable, charming, alive with local energy and small town stories. And then Stave Falls and Steelhead, it's where every driveway leads to adventure. Here you don't just buy a home, you find your rhythm. Families move to Mission for the schools, but they stay for the connection. There are 13 elementary schools, 2 middle schools, and 1 high school, with options like French immersion, arts, and leadership programs. Weekends aren't about malls. They're about Mission Leisure Center, hockey games, swimming lessons, and bonfires. It's the kind of place where kids still bike to the park, and parents still know the neighbors' names. This is what family life was meant to feel like. Now let's talk about something practical, the commute. Because yes, you can have peace and access. You see, Abbotsford's only around 20 minutes. Driving, of course. Langley, about 45 minutes. Vancouver, maybe 75 minutes. On the West Coast Express, gliding along the Fraser River while the sunrise paints the sky. It's not just a commute, it's your morning meditation. And when you step off that train at night, you're already home. Now let's talk about what everyone's thinking, the market. Mission is the most affordable city in the Fraser Valley, with detached homes averaging about 975,000, townhomes around 720,000, and condos near 525,000. Prices are rising slowly, steadily, and not exploding. This isn't speculation, it's stability. A balanced market for people ready to balance their lives. And here's what no statistic can capture is the way Mission feels. You're never more than 10 minutes away from nature. Cascade Falls, Roley Lake, Hayward Lake, names that sound like destinations but are just, I don't know, part of life here. The Mission Folk Festival, the Bald Eagle Festival, they're not events, they're just reminders that this valley is alive. First Avenue cafes, farmers markets, local breweries, artists, and dreamers. Mission doesn't just welcome you, it remembers you. So here's the truth. You don't have to keep living in overdrive. You can have a home where the air is clear and where your weekends are wide open, where your family story has space to grow. Mission, BC. It's not just where people move, it's where people find themselves again. I'm James Minchau with Remax Magnolia, and I help families make this move with confidence, with clarity, and with care. Because before you pack your boxes, you deserve to find peace. Your new beginning starts in Mission.